Okay, Dominique came up with, what's it called?
The float sinking.
The float or sink game. And we're going to put things into the little pool, and we're going to guess first if it's going to float or sink, right?
Yeah.
All right, what do you got first?
I have broken frisbee.
You know, I think it would float if it wasn't broken, but it might sink because the water's going to get in. What do you think? Float or sink?
I don't know.
You know? Well, let's find out. Oh, it's floating right now. But it's going down little by little. Yeah, it had a hole. If it didn't have a hole, it would have floated. Okay, what's next? What is that? Oh, a rock.
A rock.
I'm thinking, what do you think? Is it going to float or sink? Yeah,
Sink.
it is. I don't think there was any doubt about that one. All right. So, what's next? A can. Is it full or empty?
Empty.
It's an empty can.
Yeah.
I think it'll float. What do you think?
Yep.
Yep. There it is. Sun-kissed can floating in the water. All right. We both got that one. What's next? What is that? A tab, like a can tab.
Yeah.
It was probably from that orange
Yep.
soda can. Yeah, that's what I thought. You are not sure, but they're pretty light. I think it will float. What do you have to say first? What do you think?
What?
Do you think it will float or sink?
Sink.
Do you think it's going to sink? Okay, let's say. You were right. It did sink. I
Yeah.
know. I thought it was pretty light. I figured it would float. You were right that time.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. That didn't float or sink. It just kind of fell over in the wind. Okay, what's next? A straw. A plastic straw. You guess first. What? Float or sink?
I'm thinking float.
Me too. Float. Yeah, there it is. Straw's floating. Because it's so light, right?
Yeah.
Okay, take it out. And what's next? Oh, a string. Now this is going to be tricky because a string, if it's dry, I'm pretty sure it would float. But what can happen when you put the string in the water?
I don't know.
Do you think it would soak up water? Do you think it would soak the water up?
I guess.
It might make it heavier, but even so, I think it might still float. What do you think?
I think so.
You think so what? Float or sink?
Both.
Well, you gotta guess one. Float or sink?
Float.
Float. Okay, go for it. Okay. How about we leave that in there? It's floating right now. I just want to see later, like if it soaks up more water, if it will sink. Okay, what's the next one? A plastic water bottle cap.
Yep.
What do you think? I'm thinking float.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. Now, if you put water in the bottle cap,
Uh-oh.
will it sink? Push it down a little bit and let it fill up with water. Oh, nope, it still wants to come back up. Very good. It did want to float no matter what. What's that?
Grass.
Grass is a kind of tubular thing, some kind of grass or green thing that you found somewhere. But I think it will
Float.
float. Yeah, it's floating. How's that string doing? Look at the string. Look what's happening to the string.
I don't know.
Wait, no, look. Part of it's floating still, but part of it is sinking. Why do you think part of it is sinking?
It's soaking.
It's soaking, so what happens when it soaks with water? What do you think's happening to it when the water is getting in it, soaking in it?
It's getting wet.
It's getting wet, and how does that make it as far as weight? Does it make it lighter or heavier?
Heavier.
Heavier, and that's why it's starting to sink.
Yeah.
Very good. That was kind of cool. I'm glad we left that one in there.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else? What's that? A piece of blue rubber mulch that's been here for years and years and years and years. It's an old tire, actually, that they made into rubber mulch. I think it's pretty heavy. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah, you think it's gonna float?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's got a wide, flat surface, so it's up in the air. I think it's gonna sink, though. Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
a rock. What's next? You got any more? What's that?
A coin.
A coin. What coin is it?
It's a dime.
It's a dime, right? And what do you think is going to happen to that dime?
I'm thinking it's gonna sink.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I think the dime's going to the bottom, and it did. And there's that, and that string is getting lower and lower.
Huh?
You have more, or was that it? That was a good experiment that you came up with. The float or sink game, you called, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to show that to Ms. Tauscher.
Mhm.
This was a science experiment. I think that was kind of neat. You did a good job.
Oh.
Oh, there's a stick. Oh. I think the stick is going to float. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, float? Try. Yep, there goes the stick. The stick is floating. Maybe eventually, after many years, if it stayed in here that long, it might get really heavy, like the string, and sink. Oh, look. The string went all the way down to the bottom. Hey, babe.
Hey.
That was great. High five. High five.
Oh.
Another rock?
Yeah.
We know what happens to that. Put it in. Plunk. Splash sink. Good job, baby. Love you.
If you like our musical, just comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and Roxanne, and see you in summer.
Okay.